So good morning everyone. Today's video has started a little quicker than normal because I'm actually off out to go and get my hearing tested again and hopefully pick up some new hearing aids. I'm really excited, so I thought I would bring you along with me.
So easily, but there are things you don't let people see. Open up and hammer down the wall, end all the fighting and just let it fall. My love is real and it's not just for the season. Here's what I feel, I don't need a better reason.
I know what it's like, you say you like to bring your hearing when you're talking in a noisy environment. What's that like for you if it's noisy?
I feel very hyper aware of the situation and I will lip read, I will rely on that a lot. So the past year with masks and things like that has been really hard. And that's when I realised that I rely on it because it's very difficult. I will also sometimes get a little bit anxious because I don't want to miss anything. Or say the wrong thing, you know, when someone goes, and you go, yeah, to try and like fill the void, and then they look at you like you just said that you murder kittens, and it's not nice. So yeah, I will just, I don't know, I just feel like I have to work harder.
How do you find the TV, do you?
I like subtitles, to be honest, just because I feel that it means that whoever is watching television with me can still have an enjoyable experience in that it's not too loud, because that's not nice for anyone. And I just find it easier for me to enjoy things that way. It won't be with everything, but particularly say if it's a movie and it requires like a long period of time, then we'll stick subtitles on, and Mark is just great at doing that now. Like he'll just put them on for me, which is nice.
So what about you take shopping? So if you're in,
yeah,
how do you find that?
Just busy environments sometimes can, yeah, again, it's one of those where I feel like I need to really concentrate, especially if I've got kids with me, because I want to make sure that they're okay and they're everywhere. And it can just be, I don't know, you know, when you're paying, oh, I hate doing that, you know, at a cashier and someone's like, if they've got a mask on and like, and I'm like, yeah, oh, like, how are you? Are you alright? And they're like, ugh. And it's the mask situation, and these screens now are so hard if you've got hearing loss. And I will generally do self-checkout and try and avoid it if I can, which is awful because I'm a very sociable person, but I hate being in that situation where I feel like I'm embarrassed. I was
going to say, you feel it.
Yeah, and you don't know what to, you don't know how to approach it with people either.
What about if people are speaking quietly and they're not looking at you, they're facing away, is that more difficult?
Yeah.
Quite difficult for you?
Yeah, because if the sound's travelling a different way and I can't see the mouth, it's a lot harder.
Lastly, focusing on speech, you know, how well can you concentrate on a conversation for a long time? Is it tiring, or is it, depends when it is, I suppose? I think, yeah, and who it is as well. But yeah, I do feel like it can be quite tiring, like almost, I feel like ever since my hearing deteriorated more as an adult, social situations are quite exhausting sometimes. Okay. Your brain has to work harder, doesn't it? So yeah. And what do you know about Amplifon? Much at all?
I know you have, is it 163 or something like that stores around the UK, and obviously I know that this is different from the NHS in that you can get your free trial and come in for a test and stuff, and then it's up to you as to whether or not you want to commit. And I'm guessing your technology is a lot better than the NHS ones as well.
It does tend to be, yeah. We've got 5 levels, and as you step up, the clarity of speech tends to improve.
How long have you been here now?
About 18 years now.
That's so cool. You must love it.
It's a great job, yeah. We do help people, don't we? So, alright, there's a payment for this help, but it's quite satisfying when you see people. Oh no, definitely. Who can hear. Yeah. It changed my life when I admitted to myself that I couldn't hear properly.
It's hard to do that, but when you actually get help, it's life-changing. That's the perforated one, or it was.
What you should do is press that button when you hear a sound. However faint it is, if it's pretty faint, you think you're hearing a sound, press the button. Just let go and it's gone. It's only going to be a couple of seconds. So every time you hear anything, press the button. We'll start with your left, end up with your right.
Okay.
So that's your right side, that's your left side. Along the top you've got the frequencies that obviously are involved with human speech, and then your decibel levels down here. Now normal hearing, all the results should be around about there.
Yeah.
However you've dropped. And if you say you had total speech deafness, you'd be down there.
Yeah.
But what you're not hearing is that, which doesn't mean a great deal until we put in what we call a speech banana, but it's where human speech tends to be across those frequencies and these sort of decibel levels.
Yeah.
So without hearing aids you can pick up maybe sounds that are in the white, but you're not picking up the grey. So you'd say that your left ear is worse than your right in that instance, would you not? There's a bit more grey there and you're not hearing as many sounds. And it's nerve damage. We know that because when we went through the back of the skull to your cochlea, we got these results. And they're at a similar level to the air conduction reading. So it means that there's no problem getting through the middle ear. When you get through, your nerves are damaged a bit.
Yeah.
And that could be due to...
Which I guess would make sense if it's syndrome related. Yeah. Never really seen it in that detail before.
I know.
It's nice to sort of know what my situation is. Old ones are out. New ones are in.
I'm just going to turn them on, see if you can hear me. So I've just put them on now. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Can you hear me quite well?
Yeah.
Quite clear?
Yeah, but I feel like...
A bit tinny?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a movie. Do you know what I mean?
You're filming.
But I technically am.
In a movie. How does it sound?
It's getting...
Clear?
Yeah, because when you first... Oh my gosh, my voice sounds...
Different?
Yeah.
Well, it will to you, but not to me. Because it's how you hear yourself. I'm going to ask you some questions from behind you in a moment.
I can hear more.
Yeah.
I'm a bit shocked.
Are you?
Yeah. So I'm just out from my appointment and I wanted to vlog really quickly. I hate doing this in public because obviously everyone's going to look at me now, but I have my new hearing aids in and they are, honestly, that was the most amazing experience. And like, I know it sounds daft, but my quality of life is going to be so much better with these, and I'll go into more detail with it like later on. But I just wanted to say something now because honestly that was amazing, and Dave was so lovely, such a nice man, and put so much effort into making sure that I'm happy. And I'm going back next week as well for like a checkup, which will be really nice, just to sort of go over things, and he just wants to make sure that I'm happy with him. So yeah, it was a really, really good appointment. I'm pretty sure that was probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done because everyone was staring at me, but never mind.
The longer I've waited, the more that I've tried, all the years that I've wasted.
So I'm just on the way to the station. I went to Primark. I didn't really get anything from me apart from some fluffy socks and some of the Primark nails. Oh, more pigeon! Honestly, they've not left me alone today. I did get the kids a few bits from Primark for like Christmas, you know, like stocking fillers. I'll show you when I get home, but I'm just at the station gonna get the train home and walk back and then do a bit of work, and hopefully Mark and the kids will be back not long afterwards.
Early blue morning when everything's cold.
So I'm home and it's so quiet because nobody's here apart from me and Merlin. Obviously they're at the cinema. I think they've gone to go and see Boss Baby 2, possibly. And they probably, it won't be that long really until they're home. It'll probably be about half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. But it is nice. It's been nice that they've had some time like with Mark today, and I've been able to work without like being stressed, which is really good. I mean, obviously I would never have been able to take the kids with me anyway when I do filming and stuff, but no, it's been good. And like absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that. But yeah, I nipped Primark. I didn't really buy anything for me. I'll get it all out in a second. I'll show you what I picked up really quickly. I've got my hearing aids. I've got them in at the moment, but this is the charge pack. Like my old hearing aids are battery powered, and these, you put them in its little house and then plug it in and it charges up overnight, and I'm just in awe. There's also an app and I can link to my phone with Bluetooth and listen to music and take calls. It's amazing, and the quality of what I'm hearing and how clear everything is like quite foreign to me right now, but in like a really special way. Honestly, that whole appointment was just, for someone like me anyway, it meant a lot. It was just all the little things really, and just the time I got to go through all of my results really well. Like Dave brought them all up on screen and stuff, and like my hearing, I feel like my levels, I'm still mild to moderate, but it was quite sad in a way seeing how much I can't hear without the help of aids, if you know what I mean. But afterward it was so cute. He played, he was like, what kind of music do you like? And he played Les Mis for me, so I could like see hear Les Mis for the first time like this. And honestly, everything is so, I can't even explain it, because if you don't suffer with hearing loss, this is just how you hear. But for me, it's so different, and I am feeling a little bit emotional, to be honest, because it's, I always say to Mark, if I had one wish, you know, like if you could wish anything for yourself, like what would you wish for? And I would just wish to have like better ears, like normal ears, but these are like the next best thing for me, and I'm just so happy with them. I'm trying to take one out to show you. Already it's so much quieter. I've got one in obviously still, but it looks like this. It's kind of like a brownie one now. It kind of matches my hair, which is quite cool, and it feels a lot lighter and a bit more streamlined. My old ones were a lot like heavier and like a bit bigger, to be honest, whereas this feels a bit more comfortable. It feels like it might be a little bit more comfortable maybe with like my glasses as well, which is useful. But it was just amazing, honestly, absolutely amazing. And it's really important for me, like I know that most of you watching this won't like suffer with hearing loss, which is like, yes, I'm so happy for you. But there will be some people watching this who maybe have worried about their hearing for a while, but haven't had the confidence to go and get checked yet. And I know that feeling. I've been there in my life before, like a few years ago. It's really, really daunting, and there is unfortunately a little bit of a stigma still attached to needing hearing aids, but I think that there are a lot of people who go undiagnosed with hearing loss, and it's like very common in varying forms and stuff. So, you know, if you are one of these people and you really, you just know deep down that you can't hear as well as you used to, like, please go and get checked out. Like, you will not regret it. Amplifon if it's them that you would choose to go with, which I can really recommend them after today, you go in and you have your appointment and your assessment, and they test your hearing levels, and you get to take a pair of hearing aids away with you for a week to trial them. It's completely free, and then obviously from there you decide if that's the right thing for you, and you progress with it, and these are just much better than the ones that I've had previously. My old hearing aids worked, at least from my understanding, a lot more like someone was just turning my volume up, whereas these, because they have like, I think Dave called them like different like channels, it has 17 like different sound channels, so it picks up things and mutes other things a bit like the natural hearing ear would, whereas my old hearing aids just kind of, everything was louder, but that didn't fix the issue at times, because if you're hard of hearing and you're struggling to pick up like the intonation of words and like the crispness, if everything in the room all of a sudden raises in volume, you're kind of just left in the same place but louder. So I mean, even now, like, my voice is completely different. Like it still sounds like me, but it's I'm getting used to it. You know, like when you hear yourself on a voicemail for the first time, or like I remember when I used to start editing YouTube videos, like the voice there and the way I was and the way I talked and stuff was really weird, but now like I've got these in, it's almost like, oh my god, is that what it sounds like? So yeah, it was an amazing experience, and I'm just, you can see me fiddling. I've got an order, I've come home to some orders, and I thought I would just quickly show you what has arrived. The first one is a big flame scents order. You know, my wax melts is big because I've stocked up for Christmas, so I don't have to order anymore, and then also my mum asked me to pick up a few things as well. She made me some custom scents in the bars because I like the bars best, but some of these scents that I really like weren't available in the bars, so she made them for me, and that was amazing. So I got loads of mistletoe kisses, which is kind of like a piney, is really like cinnamony, piney, Christmassy. It's so nice, it is so nice. So I got loads of those, and my mum has some of these as well. What else have we got here? We have autumn leaves, which is very similar, I think, to leaves from Bath and Body Works in a way. Just struggling to open this so I can smell. Yeah, it's really fresh and outdoorsy and, dare I say it, leafy. I really like that one. And then what else have I got? I've got apple cinnamon, which again, it's self-explanatory, but this just basically smells like Christmas. And oh, it's so nice. So that's good. I'm really, really pleased with them. And she sent me a little mini pixie potion. There's a little like free gift. But I have loads, as you can probably see. Some of those are my mum's though, so I'm not like a complete wax melt addict. And then the other delivery, I don't know what this is, let me get some scissors. I think this might be a sign that I've ordered, you know. It says thank you. Yeah, it is, I know exactly what this is now. This is a lovely lady. I'll leave her Instagram down below. Her profile is Mint and Ink, but she makes gorgeous little crafty bits, like personalised mugs and glasses, and she started doing signs, and when I saw that she'd launched them, I wanted to support her. How nicely wrapped is that? I wanted to support her, and also I just love her work. So this is it. Are you ready? This is snuggle season. I love that. I think I might put it on my shelves, you know, or should I put it on the fireplace in the other room? I might put it just behind you. Here we go. I'll show you when I finish filming this bit. Then Primark, really quickly. Like I said, didn't get a huge amount. I got water from the station because I was thirsty. And what else? Oh, I stocked up on some ibuprofen as well because we've run out. And then for me, I got these cozy socks, which are Christmassy. which I was quite pleased with. Just thought they were cute, and I'm a sucker for cozy socks. And then I think the only other thing that I picked up for me were some of the nails. I can't find the other one, but I'll show you in a second. So I got these ones to try because everybody raves about them. These are the Squareletto Glossy in the shade Oyster for £1. I got those. Then for the kids, in their stocking every year, I will get them like socks and pants because why not? It's very sensible, and it's just a good way to kind of like fill up the stocking, but also get them things that, you know, everybody needs. So I got Mickey Mouse and just some cute little socks for Stan. Couldn't find any boxes in Bill's side, which was a bit frustrating, so I just got him some trainer socks because he prefers trainer socks, and these are nice and bright, so that means it's easier for me to pair when they've been washed. Daisy, I got some little like trainer socks. These have all got like rainbows on and stuff. And I need to do this quickly because if they do come back, I don't want them to see these, obviously. And then I just got here some briefs, like pink ones. And then these I thought were really cute for their stocking. So they're little face masks, and they are like, well, they're advertised for children on the back. And I thought, I was guessing they were for kids. They're from Seventh Heaven, and they're just very like mild, natural ones. But there's a kitten one for Daisy. Obviously a sloth one for Stan, and a tiger for Bill. So I thought they would be fun. You know, in that post-Christmas lull in between Christmas and New Year, like I thought I could do like a little bubble bath for them, because I normally do bath bombs in their stockings, which I've not bought yet, but I will do. I normally treat them to like a Lush one because they're obviously like a bit more fancy. And then yeah, I can run them a bubble bath, and they can each have a bubble bath, and then like they can put their little face masks on. And I happen to know that like family are getting them like pyjamas and dressing gown and new slippers as part of their gifts. So how nice would that be? I wish I was getting those presents, to be honest. These are the other nails. They are in the shade Chocolate, and these are the square matte ones. 24 nails, up to 7 days wear apparently, so hopefully they're quite nice. Don't know which pair I'm going to put on yet, probably the nude. And then finally, I got these for the stockings. They were little snowman chocolates and chocolate balls. They were £1 each, so obviously I was really pleased, to be honest, because that's a few bits, like 3-4 things each already that I've nailed, and we haven't really done much Christmas shopping. What tends to happen in my family is that loads of people ask me what to get for the kids. I either order them or help buy them and this, that and the other, and then all my ideas go. And then I'm like, I have no time to order myself, so I really need to like crack on. But the final thing that I got, and I mean, just, it was £6. So many people tagged me about this. It's the main reason why I went in, but it is a Sloth hot water bottle. I couldn't leave, how could I leave this behind? Just like, this is going to make Stan so happy. So that is another little mini present. It was only £6, but I just know that he'll love it. And like, how perfect is that for like Christmas time and like afterwards in winter when it's all chilly. So I'm gonna put all these away, and then I've got some tree ball mints as well. Never ate them though. And yeah, I'm gonna put them away and potter around, put some washing on and stuff, get my footage exporting, and just wait for my family to get home. So see you in a bit.
Might be a no show, a tower throw, a no.
Let's get started very, very quickly. Knock on the door and say, you tickly? Knock, knock, knock. Are you tickly? No, I'm prickly. Knock, knock, knock. Are you tickly? No, I'm sticky. Rat-a-tat-tat. Who is that? Look out! It's a tickle monster!
But at least you're here. I got things to tell